Thank you for joining us at the Home Depot. That's the first thing I thought. I don't know why. Thank you for calling. Welcome to the DotSAIn podcast number 01, episode 1 to be specific. I'm joined here with Seth, and of course I'm Scanoru, the loudmouth sort of female of the group.
Hi, how are you?
That's not what you sound like.
No, it's not, and I'm glad of it. Glad for it, not of it.
I'm full of it.
Yes, you are.
I am full of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about what this podcast is full of.
It is full of tech and game news, I think.
For the most part, yeah.
And some social media, I think, too.
And some other generally boring stuff. Feel free to click off of us if you really feel like you need to. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy this probably half an hour worth of content.
Probably, knowing how I babble.
He's not going to be the one babbling.
Alright, then you start off.
Fine then. So, the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is something really, really random. I'm a really big Mega Man, like, nerd.
I thought you were about to say manga.
Manga Man! Yes. But Mega Man is kind of like my childhood arcade game. It's where I got a lot of my obsession and lack thereof skill. So the person, Inafune, I think is his last name, the creator of Mega Man, moved out of
Capcom.
Thank you, Capcom, and made something called Concept, which is his Kickstarter.
Concept?
Concept.
No, I'm kidding.
Yes, he made a concept called Concept.
But,
Okay,
if you're confused, click 1 here. Comment 1 here, I should say. We're not on Twitch.
So, true. So basically, he's made a game already that's going to release this September, I believe, called Mighty Number 9. It's basically like a remake of Mega Man, like the side-scrolling version, but it's kind of like a difference between Mega Man and Mega Man X.
Expect this to be on the Dot.Sain channel.
Yeah, as soon as I get the ability to buy it, it's going to happen.
Oh, please, you're going to have the ability to buy it before it's even out.
Well, I didn't kickstart that one. I only kickstarted...
Well, no, what I mean is you're going to buy it pretty much immediately as it comes out.
Oh, yeah, I am. This is gonna happen. I'm going to have to, like, kill people and things like that just to get to it. He just left it alone.
Yes.
So anyway, basically 2 years later, he is now starting another game. His company, Concept, is starting a game called Red.
It's the same people?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize that. And I'm the one who sent you the damn article.
Yeah, it's the same creator and the same basic team.
I need coffee.
Concept is making something called Red Dash, which is basically, it's kind of an anime world in 3D, an open world kind of game, but it's based off of, like, the Mega Man Legend series, and it's made by a lot of the same people. Weird
Iteration on the side. I'm just realizing I probably spelled Red Dash wrong in our article or little thing here.
Yes, you called it Red Dash.
Actually, I read it as Red Ash.
Well, yeah, that too. So, anyway, that's basically happening right now for the next 20-something days. They're starting the Kickstarter money for the company. If they get to $800,000, they'll start the game and... you know, then eventually I'll be able to play it on our channel. So what I'm having you do while he's typing on my computer on the second screen is, if at all possible, if you like that kind of thing, I suggest you at least take a look at it. I'm not saying you have to kickstart it, but even $5 would help, and then you'd have your name in the credits and I think a downloadable copy of the game when it comes out.
I will try to put a link to that in the description if I remember.
But yeah, that's just, you know, they haven't paid me or anything. It's just really, really interesting. It's a game I really want to play because Mega Man Legends is something I have never been able to get a hold of other than the first one.
Hey,
there is
bus,
a giant school bus outside and we're recording, and that's not cool.
Welcome to living in the city, Axel. Scanoru. Fuck. You messed up already.
Whatever.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. I'm
Axel, the female ninja.
Aww. So, do you want to continue on doing what you take?
I'll let you take.
Okay. So, the next thing I'm going to talk about is, and people are probably going to skip this, but Apple Because
Skip now.
well, F you, man, F you. Come on now, or skip ahead. That's probably better. We have other interesting topics to talk about other than this. But they have. I should have done this in the last one, but they have a couple new products that are out. If you don't know, and that's what I was pulling up was their site, so I can actually go look at this stuff. So they have what's called Apple Music, which
Isn't that called iTunes?
no, it's different. It's like Spotify, which is a streaming service. What it basically is you pay them, I believe, $9.99 for a individual license, if you will, or $14.99 for a up to 6 family members that are probably on the same family network type thing, because they have that they have a setting that you can say who's a family member, who's not. So if you have a kid and a kid under the age of frickin' probably 15, I'd say, should not have a cell phone. I'm pretty sure I didn't have a cell phone, and I'm grateful for that, to be honest. Should not have a digital device like that. They really shouldn't. I've been seeing it everywhere, and it's just it annoys me. Because it's the parent-child thing where the parent's not really paying attention to the kid, and the kid's paying attention to the thing, and they're using it as a teaching aid, which really isn't working. Anyways, that's my rant on that. But no, what is it? Where was I? Apple Music. Basically, it's just a streaming service, but the difference is that you get the whole of the iTunes library, their music that you have there. So you can search, what's the title that we both know that people... Linkin Park. Say you like Linkin Park, but you don't want to buy their music, or they have a new album out, and you don't want to buy it, you can stream it if you have their service. And that streaming allows you also to make what I find is really cool by this, is an offline copy. You don't own that copy, so once your subscription runs out at the end of the month, there we go, I can enunciate, it takes it away. But so they have that. That's the one thing I like that's really cool about it, is you can create playlists, you can do this. They originally had what's called iRadio, which came out a while back. I think when iOS 8 came out is when that started, or it could have been iOS 7. But it was about just streaming music like you would on like YouTube, where it's ad revenue, or actually more like Spotify in that case too. Spotify has a paid version, and it has a free version which uses a AdSense type stuff where you plays an ad so they can pay the artists, if you will. But so that's also what it's called. I think a freemium, I think, is also what that is. Anyways, point being, they both have the same type of service now. Apple, I think, is a little bit cheaper than Spotify. I'm not sure. And Spotify's been saying, oh, hey, don't download the Apple one. Here's a roundabout way of downloading our app, not through Apple, so you don't have to pay Apple, because the fee you pay for their service is also goes to Apple. So if you really want, there's a roundabout way, apparently. I don't trust that, because unlike everyone else in the world that thinks that Apple's unhackable, bullshit. It is very much hackable. That's another thing with iOS, is if you download it, because I'm pretty sure it's using a browser-based way of doing it, which was possible before. You can... Yeah, I know I'm rambling. And you stopped my brain process, thank you.
That's cool. So next subject.
I hate you. I wasn't done!
Focus on what other items there are.
Alright, well, I was going to talk about Apple Music in general. Anyways, so with Apple Music, it had the update to iOS 8.4. I wasn't too keen on it, and the first thing I did was turn off Apple Music, which took up a lot of slots, if you will, on your navigation bar at the bottom of the screen. You can turn that off into settings, if you know. You go to settings, then music, then you turn off the Apple Music, and it gives you back one of the icon, or it gives you back a playlist icon, or an area for playlist icon. You can also turn off, if you don't like this, and this is what I don't get, it's basically Twitter for iTunes, And the funny thing is, I find by it is they already tried this once. It was called Ping before. Now it's called Connect. It's a social media platform through Apple where artists can post things and public can comment on it and talk about it and stuff like that through their app. It's stupid. You can turn that off by going to the restrictions and turning off music connection or music connect, I think. You can turn that off in the restrictions. The restrictions are actually nice too. Parents, you know what I'm talking about. Or I hope you do at least. Anyways, your turn. That's pretty much all I have to say other than the fact that the UI is... It does have good points, but it needs to be fixed. That was my 5-10 minute ramble.
Okay.
Hey, you wanted me to talk about stuff I wanted to talk about. Expect rambling. Expect rambling.
I'll be over here. I'm glad we could edit this. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that.
Stop. Move on.
Okay, so...
I'm not editing this, by the way.
I hate you. So the next thing that we're doing is talking about is stunt acting, which is completely random out of the world. It's...
Doing it live.
Well, no. Well, yeah. I mean, I do it in my life.
Doing it live.
YOLO. Swag. So anyway, I just joined something called I don't know if I want to say anything.
You don't want to say it.
Okay, well, there's a place in a place.
It's a stunt acting thing.
It's a coalition of people, and it's really awesome. And basically, you go to a gym, and it's $20 for the month for this gym, and they basically are like, hey, show up, and we'll teach you whatever you want to teach. Just ask people. It's a great place, and I'm sorry I can't give you more information, because then we would get you...
Divulge location of where we kind of live, and we don't really want that. If you don't know why, it's called privacy.
Yeah.
Pretty much, that's why what it's called. We can tell you we're obviously on the East Coast. If you go to any of our... You're dying. If you go to any of our Twitches and whatnot, or at least mine, you'll see it's EST. So we're on the East Coast. That's about as much as you're getting out of us.
So basically all I wanted to say about that is that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I don't know.
What is it doing? What have they trained you to do thus far? What have they showed you, I should say?
Front flips, safety rolls, falling.
So
safely.
parkour.
Well, parkour, yeah.
More enhanced parkour.
Very.
All right. What have they said they can teach you? Like, what else is there that you're doing? Will you be learning to fall out a window into an airbag? Like,
yes.
That type of stuff. Like,
learn
what
how
is
to
there?
do gymnastics type stuff. I'm sorry, I fell down.
Yeah, I'm just saying that you're really far away, and I'm probably dominating the mic right now with my voice.
Well, basically they have like gymnastics type stuff, choreography, fighting, parkour, circus stuff, a lot of different types of martial arts, as well as like stage fighting, not just like regular punching people in the face. They also do things like, I think, a few of them train with fire, and a few of them also do things like aerial silks.
Aerial silks. What is that for people that don't know? I think I know.
It's basically like a giant silk cloth that comes from the ceiling, and you climb up it with like rings and stuff like that, and you do a lot of tricks. It's like basically like air gymnastics. So yeah, I just figured I'd mention it. Stunt stuff fabulous. Is cool. If anybody wants to give it a try, see if there's anything in your local area. That's
just search for stunt acting or stunt choreography or something like that. Stunt something or another. That's what at least you looked up.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do both of us at once.
Okay.
Let's do both. How about that? Let's talk about YouTube.
All right.
I don't know what to talk about YouTube. All right, YouTube for both of us. How are we, like, if you guys don't know, and the links are definitely in the description. I know I put them there. We have technically 3 separate YouTubes. We have Dot.Sain, which is the Let's Play channel. And then we have Scanoru's gaming channel, or gaming something. I think it's channel. And then there's SethCane, which is just SethCane. You can type in any of our names, Scanoru or SethCane, they'll pop up in the search immediately. I was really happy about that, by the way. because we originally typed in my name, SethCane, you didn't get me immediately popping up.
You got a dog with a Santa hat on in Spanish.
Actually, that's what we just saw. Before it was just this menagerie of something wrestling and some other random shit, because it didn't recognize that was a name of a person. It only thought, you and fucking things around. I'm gonna take stuff away from you in a minute.
I'm playing with the spoon.
Give me the spoon. Give me the spoon.
No, it's my spoon.
Put the spoon away.
Okay.
And he drops it on the floor across the room. Alrighty then. That okay. Anyways, where was I hate you? Oh yeah, you just get these random videos. You didn't have like an actual like channel logo and stuff like that you can go to immediately. And now it's there, and I'm happy about that. But and then you can also type in .Sain. Obviously, you're already here. What else is there? But the reason I'm mentioning this is you're trying to do more VOD type stuff on your gaming channel, right?
Yeah, pretty much. When I actually remember.
Oh, I need to show you something too, by the way. Remind me at the end to show you connection.
Ooh, secrets, guys.
Actually, it's not. I can say it out loud. Basically, you tell Twitch to upload your VOD from Twitch to YouTube. And it basically has control of your account.
That sounds terrible.
It only controls uploads. That's all it does.
I mean, I guess
it sounds worse than it is. It's pretty like, and I'll mention this to you all too. If you are a aspiring YouTuber like we are, the Minecraft people have that. What is it called? They have a partnershipy type thing. I forget exactly.
With a type of like television
broadband
like
broadband.
Yeah, broadband.
It's broadband. But anyways, basically what that is that you can get in with them and it can help grow your channel kind of. But I don't know what the minimum requirement is to even be looked at. We weren't on that before.
Yeah, we're not.
But basically, it's like that. The permissions we gave it to go to our YouTube and analyze that stuff. That's basically what you're doing here, but it's only one thing, and it's only having control of the upload part of the account.
All right, we'll have to do that then.
Yes, I'm thinking of doing that too because I'm tired of. I think my computer's getting tired of not downloading, but what's the thing called? Rendering the videos every day. Because every night after my streams, which I do every day, they're called Stream Daily for a reason, kind of. There might be some exceptions to that rule coming. I'm not sure. I would have to check on that. If I go on vacation, I can't do them.
Yes, you can.
I can only do podcast type things because that internet. You remember, the internet at the place that we're probably going to go sucks ass. Well, I'm not going to be able to stream at the quality I do.
I can pretend I do. I can pretend that I'm you or something. I can play Tomb Raider with a controller and die.
I can honestly give you the control. Actually, that sounds like fun, doing a stream like that, where it's like you have control over it for that day.
Oh, like you're watching me and I'm
like I'm watching. Playing. Like I'll watch you. We'd have to figure out some way of doing that easily, probably through the Hangout. But yeah, do that. That would be fun. Anyways, where was I going with YouTube? So we're doing that. How are you still feeling about YouTube?
I like it a lot. I still want to do it a whole bunch.
As you shirk away from me, acting like, I don't know.
Well, I mean...
Don't say things you don't mean.
I just wish I had more time to do it. Like, I wish I could edit all the time. That's basically the only thing.
He wishes he could be me, with money coming in.
Yes, with money coming in. I wish I could get paid to do this job, basically. But that's never going to happen, but that's, why it's called a hobby.
Yeah, it's called a hobby for a reason. That's why it's going to stay a hobby. Probably forever. At least for me, it's going to stay a hobby because reasons. Which brings me to another topic. I'm pretty sure we already have ads on our videos.
No. We have ads around our videos, but not on our videos because we didn't select to put them on our videos. They're on my videos, but I took them all off because I didn't care about them.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to understand how YouTube works. So right now, we don't have ads on our videos, and we probably won't for a very long time.
Until people start liking us without the ads.
Yeah, without the ads. Because we don't want to give you ads right now. There's no point to it. There really is no point. And this brings the topic is, yes, we do want to do this to... what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
You make my ADD go off. Stop it. This is why I can't have a freaking thought process, is that you... my ADD.
I'm sorry. I'm just like consistently moving shit and making noise, and I just can't sit still, and he can't pay attention.
Because he's moving around. Anyways, so the ads, we do want to be able to do this because the one point the ads are going to do for us is that we had a conversation about this even before we started because we didn't know if it would be good to do a group situation. But what we ended up deciding is that, or as far as I remember, is that we would do a kind of a split basis because we have even days type thing. So it's like half and half kind of with you getting more because you are going to be the...
That's not it. So basically what he's talking about, because he went crazy over here and didn't really explain it, he's talking about putting up ads at some point when we get enough people to actually make it worth our while, aka eventually making a little bit of income. The more income we have, the less we have to work, which I know is weird. We're always going to probably have a full-time job.
Oh, hell yes.
But
I know I will.
Not if I can prevent it. For me.
I was going to say, what? Hello? Go on.
But anyway, I would like to make the editing thing all like kind of a full-time thing because I really like doing it. And I wish I
do too. It was just for me.
Yeah, but I used to like put up images and move things across the screen, and now I'm just like
you want to do more in-depth stuff.
Yes,
than
I want to actually
what
like
I do. I do cut dry stuff basically. 2D
animation in front of the entire screen. I want to do that so badly, but I can't because I'm really.
I should teach you actually how to do 3D in After Effects. I should.
Not today.
Well, of course not today.
Well, anyway, that's really all we had to say about it. Is just eventually we're going to put up ads, and they'll be just as easy as most videos are, and hopefully you'll stay with us through it.
Yeah, hopefully. Though if you like our videos, you probably will stay even with ads. All I ask is, if we do put up ads and you do like our videos, and we do mention that we're doing that. To support us, and some of you probably use ad block, but just you can make it. I know you can't lie to me. I know I use ad block for other things. On people I like watching videos on. I like to support them. I actually do whitelist those specific people's stuff, or I turn it off in general when I go and watch them or I whitelist YouTube in general. Because I want to support them, and that's how they make their money. Because a lot of these people that you watch that are big, if you will, like over 100,000 subs, we're not expecting that anytime soon, so don't worry about that. But if you have over that, generally some of them are doing that full time. Some, not all. Some of them are probably doing streaming like I am, so that's the thing.
Which brings us to Twitch.
Wow, that actually was a good segment. I didn't even mean it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Twitch. So for me, I'm doing stream dailies. So what that means is I am streaming every day at a specific time for 3 hours if I can do that. It sometimes ends up being only 2 or an hour and a half. But I'm going to stream as long as I can, when I can, and as structured as I can so people can come and see it. Though in the foreseeable future, that might change possibly. I'm not sure. I might have to change it because of work. I might have to change it because of school. I might have to change it for whatever reason there is. So there you go with that.
Well, generally with that kind of thing, all I really have to say is I'm going to try and do it more often. Whenever we have game nights, I tend to stream anyway.
You try to at least.
Especially if I can upload them straight to YouTube, that means both my channel and my Twitch is going to be more active soon, which is going to be awesome, because that's what I want. Yeah. Sorry, I shake around when I get happy.
Which brings me to my another thing with YouTube and Twitch combination. What I was doing about earlier is that you can connect the two accounts and you can upload it. With rendering and whatnot, for me, I do that everything. I locally record and I render out the videos at night.
As we both do, but rendering it at night, I have to learn how to turn my computer so it doesn't turn off.
That's easy.
I know. I just
actually, it's really easy because the computer, as long as it has a process going, like rendering, it won't turn off.
Mine does.
Or it shouldn't. That's weird. Mine doesn't.
Mine pauses every time I do anything, unless I...
Alright, I'm looking at your settings after this.
Okay.
Because that you can turn that off
Yay.
easily. So... Where was I? Oh yeah, the connection. So I've been trying to think, and I would love you all to comment on this in the description about what you think about it.
Or at all, please. I beg of you.
Or at all, that works too. And give it a like. Let's go with that too. Why not?
Screw the leg. I don't care about that. Talk to me.
That works too. Yeah, go ahead, comment. Don't be afraid to comment on stupid shit, even to say, oh, you're doing a good job, or, oh, I don't like this. Critiques is what we call that. And the best way is to, and this is what a critique is, because I know some people aren't going to do this.
Oh no,
and
please troll me. Please troll me.
Troll him, don't troll me. Because I will immediately just nix out your comment altogether, because I ain't dealing with that.
I had a Russian dude yell at me when I played I Am Bread the first time.
A Russian dude? Was it actually Russian characters too?
No, he just couldn't speak in English correctly. I don't know what he was. It's just his name seemed Russian. So I just called him Russian.
This foreigner or other language-speaking person.
Well, let's put it this way: he wasn't somebody who had the characters of this place and of general Latin. So
it wasn't English.
Somewhere Asian. Well, no, because French, Spanish, Italian can all use our characters. It wasn't somewhere.
Okay, so it was a different style.
It wasn't like general European.
All right. Anyways. Yeah, that in comments and whatnot. Anyways, what a critique is basically you give one good thing, generally, one good thing, and 1 to 2 bad things. But you have to tell how you think those 2 bad things can be fixed. That is what a critique is. Don't tell me otherwise, because I'm an art person. I know this. I've been taught this so many times, it's ridiculous.
You should troll him.
I fucking hate you. Anyways,
you troll him so hard.
If you want me to not read your comment, you better not. Either that or I'll probably just get confused, go, what? And then move on. So, your turn. Next topic.
The last thing I have is for the end of the podcast.
Oh, okay. Well, I will then go back to, I don't know. Well, I'll talk about Windows 10 then a little bit. Actually, backtrack. Social media. I have a Twitter, so that's in the description of this video. It's also on my channel, my BOD channel, I should say, and all that.
By the way, you should get me that thing. Sorry, guys.
Thing?
That thing on the
The thing on the thing on the thing?
The thing on the thing with the iPod, where you can do the YouTube channel chats, because I'm never on the thing
computer. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, after this. There's a lot of things you're about to help me with in the middle of this chat.
This is why we do this. No,
just so I can get corrected.
By the way, I just remembered podcasts generally go an hour and a half long. We're going to keep it short because we're not that good. So that means we can babble.
No, we're not going to babble.
I want to babble.
Screw your babbling.
But I like babbling.
Fine, then
we're babbling right now.
Babble about Windows 10.
Babble. So Windows 10, if you don't know, is coming out, and it says it's July 29th. So it's coming out this month, which is kind of cool. I'm probably not going to get it. Whoa. That
would be basically the thing I want to do. But
yeah.
Anyway, focus.
Sorry, I'm on their website and I clicked Windows 10 so I can go look at information. They had a video play at the beginning of what looked to be motion capture. And the guy was doing a flip in a mocap suit. Anyways, so what Windows 10 is basically a better version of Windows 8. Basically, it's what 8 should have been. Because we use 8, it's actually not as terrible as people think. Let's put it this way. If you know how to use a computer, and you have the general understanding, you're good. If you need to know more, even if you have the general understanding, use their website. I did that with Windows 8. They had some very informative stuff in there. So, there you go. But anyways, Windows 10 is pretty well put together. I would need to test it myself to really say. And I can soon, because in the first year of it being released, you can get it for free! I don't care about that, because I don't trust it. Because... actually, let me go back for a second. I'll mention it. So, the reason why I say basically is because they have me worried. Earlier on in the process, like several months ago, there was a report that there was an article that said that they what is it called? Trademarked the phrase Microsoft 360 or Windows 365, whichever one of those. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you're now thinking of Office 365. And that was a paid subscription. They have me worried with that. Are they going to make you subscribe to their service because that's them, and then make you pay for updates? I'm not sure. Where did he go? Whatever. Pay for updates? I don't like that. Especially if it's updates that are security based. I really don't like that. They better make that free if they do it that way. Anyways, so that's that bad thing. Then there's anyways, Windows 10 really does look better. It's what Microsoft should have done at the beginning. They should have separated the OS to be able to run on a desktop as a desktop and a tablet as a tablet, and it should recognize what is attached to or what it's not. So there you go. That they're still using their live tiles. I actually have to say I like the tile concept. It's nice, it's big, and I can organize my stuff more easily than I could with the original Windows 7 pinning, if you will. Because on my laptop I have sections for my Adobe products. I've evened it out. Though if I hit Axel's Windows key right now, I would go into shock because of all the non-customized stuff and clutter that's there.
Because I don't like it, because I think it's useless, so I don't use it.
Yeah, you honestly don't need to go to the start menu to use it, to grab anything, especially for him. He has everything on the desktop area. I don't. I go into the desktop because I like having my desktop clear of clutter.
My thing's organized. I only use 1/3 of one of my screens.
Of one of your screens. So yeah, they have that. They also have their HoloLens, which I hear is really good. From what I've seen, it looks good. I don't trust it though, because it's a product that you can't really say it's good until you try it yourself, because it's a personal. It's literally it's like a personal phone. It's like a cell phone. You need to be able to wear it and try it out to be able to understand it.
I still want one so badly.
Well, if rumors are correct, I believe it's going to be over 5,000.
Yeah, I don't have the money for that nonsense.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be over 2,000. I'm betting, because it's its own entity. Everything, it's its own computer. It's all up in the head unit. Also, they have Windows Mobile, which is their mobile phones. Obviously. Apparently, it's rumored that even Microsoft's giving up on that, which I find funny and saddening, because I don't want Android and Apple to be continuously fighting it out. I want there to be another competitor, because competition is good. It's also bad, but it's generally good, because they keep pushing each other. Apple and Samsung, which is the mainly one, or Android in general. Android's Google. Anyways, they've been mainly making their phones very similar to each other now. Samsung's taking from Apple, Apple's taking from Samsung, and no one can say otherwise, because it is true. Apple Pay, Android Pay, which one came first? Oh, the wallet did, actually. Google actually had that first. It's just Apple made it more easy to use, ease of use, I should say, and a lot more secure, actually, too. And then Android Pay came around, and it's basically Apple Pay with the Android stamp of approval. So, yeah.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
There is actually a bird outside chirping.
Chirp.
And an Axel chirping.
Chirp.
But yeah, that's all I have to say. Yep, that's basically all I have to say.
Yeah, well,
we need to be more organized with these. These are terrible.
Yes, yes, you do.
I hate you.
So, basically at this point, the thing that I want to say is not much, but he just gave me the most frowny face. Basically, I want people to start commenting. I want this to be something that's not just for us, but for other people as well. You know, it's for the two of us, but we like to have a community. I know he's very much a loner, and I guess so am I, although I have a girlfriend. So that kind of breaks down the theory here.
Moaner?
Loner.
Loner. I heard moaner.
Yes, well, that's not at all appropriate. So...
Well, there's moaning, and then there's moaning. Anyways.
So, basically, what I wanted to say is for the next podcast we do, which should be in probably about 2 months or so, basically, I want you guys to actually give us questions. Give us things to talk about, things you're interested in. Hopefully nothing political or religious, because I really don't feel like starting a war on our Facebook? On our YouTube.
First with the Facebook, or first with the Home Depot, now with the Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, good God. There will be bloopers at the end, by the way.
But, anyway. I basically just want to have a Q&A kind of thing with us. Anything you really care enough to think about us, anything you want to ask, I'd feel free to anything other than our face, pretty much.
Yeah, comment. Just comment about it. I mean, you can do political and religious stuff. Just note that we probably will skip over you. And if that causes a riot in our comments, that's what it's called. Yeah, we're probably going to be able to see it because we don't get that many comments, which I'm sad about. I want people to comment and talk. I want to talk to people. I have no life. Let's put it that way. I sit at my computer all day. That's all I do. So being able to do something like that is fun. Anyways, guys, I think that wraps it up. Definitely do leave a comment and leave a like if you liked this video, and also go see our other stuff too, and give that a like and a comment too.
Yeah, that actually has content, like video games.
There's actually content here instead of just our voices in a screen.
Yep, pretty much. I greatly approve of it.
Yes, I do too. Don't forget to follow us on all the other related channels as well. Links are definitely in the description. So anyways, guys, I've been SethCane.
And I've been Scanoru.
And this has been the Dot.Sain podcast for what looks to be July 10th, 2015. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry, I went into doing my ending for my my streams. Awesome. Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.